Caitlin.
Hi, I'm O.
And we run 360 Outdoors.
Through Ability 360's 360 Outdoors program, our goal is to expand opportunities for people to experience the outdoors regardless of their ability level. In this educational video, we will explore the various barriers individuals with disabilities exploring outdoor settings may experience and how organizations can help bridge this access gap. When accessing the outdoors, there tends to be various barriers that prevent trails from being fully or even partially accessible for those with disabilities. Many of the ones we frequently encounter are lack of accessible bathrooms, lack of accessible parking, step-over gates, little to no signage and lighting, no braille on-trail marking or maps for people with visual differences, lack of info on popular trail marking services about accessibility. There are many ways outdoor organizations can come together to raise awareness and improve the accessibility standards of our outdoor trails and parks, especially with cooperation, commitment, and proper education. Potential best practices would be training staff on barriers and how they uniquely affect people with different disabilities, spinal cord injuries, traumatic brain injuries, folks with cerebral palsy, and intellectual disabilities all have very different needs, and understanding these needs is the first step to inclusion. Investing in adaptive certifications for staff, such as adaptive mountain biking certification or rock climbing, working with a certified therapeutic recreational specialist or certified adaptive recreation and sports specialist, all can be starters.
As someone with a disability, it can be daunting and scary
To go somewhere new, maybe that you've never been before, and maybe by yourself. But having the connection with your local parks and your local rangers and being able to talk with them and be open with them about what you need, they can make really good suggestions for what trails and what paths you can go on.
Investing in different adaptive equipment and mobility devices are a great way to help bridge that access gap. There are a lot of different kinds of adaptive mountain bikes, whether it be recumbent or hand cycles. There are stand-in plays to help people play golf. There are terrain hoppers, which are great for hiking. They're four-wheeled devices that have full suspension. The Wellman Arc is an adaptive climbing rig that can help people with different disabilities climb. Off-road wheelchairs, there's a ton of different kinds, and adaptive water sport equipment. Along with accessibility, practicing proper etiquette towards those with disabilities is a major aspect of improving the quality of outdoor programs to ensure everyone feels safe and respected. With a lack of experience with disability etiquette, it can be easy to make one feel uncomfortable even with the best of intentions. Practice proper care with these tips. Do not touch someone's wheelchair without asking. Wheelchairs are an extension of the user's body, and moving the chair would be like touching somebody without consent. Be patient and mindful of space. When you're outside in an outdoor environment and you see people with disabilities, they're in the same space as you.
Is it hard for you to get out here and see this stuff?
Clearly, not really. Clearly, I'm right here.
Some disabilities are not visible. Be mindful of this when approaching someone about mobility devices. And do not be patronizing to adaptive participants.
Do you need help?
The Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, is a civil rights law that prohibits discrimination based on disability and imposes accessible requirements on public accommodations. This includes the National Park Service or your local or regional parks.
Motorized mobility devices are ADA compliant, meaning that if there's a trail that doesn't allow motorized vehicles, a person with a disability is allowed to use something with electric assist or a motor to help them get out on the trail.
Thinking about accessibility and in the future, as someone that was hurt in a car accident when she was 7 years old and was one that was a free spirit, would love to get lost in the woods on my own, getting lost in nature has been something that I've been striving to do and looking for. And without mobility devices and electric assist and things that have electricity and the technology we have today, I would not be able to get there. And so just be cool around people that have disabilities. This is my only way to get somewhere that I haven't been able to see since a kid, and it's just how I get to recreate. And it's not for everybody, but that's how I can do it.
If you have any other questions about this video that we didn't cover, you could always reach out to your local adaptive sports chapter or Center for Independent Living to see if they have any good tips or tricks or information about different disability resources.
Everybody deserves the right to recreate, and following these steps makes it way more inclusive and more accepting of an environment.
You know what? Oh, we've talked so much about trails and exploring. We gotta go check some out.
Let's go.
Let's go.